Hello everyone, welcome to KMF 1053 Cognitive Neuroscience. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Melasinet Anaunggal, matrix number 75604. The group members involved in this activity are listed below. So this presentation is about Alzheimer's disease and cognition. What world should know is that women have higher potential to get Alzheimer's disease than men. Alzheimer's disease is a disease that is difficult to cure in a short time. Alzheimer's disease is defined as a progressive disorder of human brain. Individuals with Alzheimer's disease have abnormal change in terms of age. This is because patients of Alzheimer's disease will experience loss of memory, ability to think, and so on. The majority of Alzheimer's patients are 60 years of age and older. The early symptoms of Alzheimer's disease are memory forgetful, tendency to ask repetition questions, emotion disturbance, and decision-making problems. Alzheimer's disease was discovered by a German psychologist named Aloysius Alzheimer's in 1915. The discovery of Alzheimer's disease was first revealed in 1996. In the past, scientists have made progress in understanding the development of Alzheimer's affect the human brain and nervous system. In 1980, the Alzheimer's Association was formed to raise awareness about life-threatening disease. Alzheimer's disease was named after the first discovery by Dr. Alzheimer, written by Emil Kaplan, a German psychiatrist in 8th edition of book. Cognition refers to the mental process involved in acquiring knowledge and understanding. For example, the cognitive process is remembering, evaluating, and solving problems. Alzheimer's disease can affect the entire brain, so there is an abnormal formation of amyloid plaque through the brain. Alzheimer's patients will lose neural function and cause cell death in the brain. The goal of the study is to make a study of cognitive neuroscience related to the diversity of types of brain disorder and their relationship to cognition. The objective of this study is also to provide knowledge to public about the danger of Alzheimer's disease to the human nervous system. Through this study, it is hoped the community is more concerned about Alzheimer's patients.
What are the factors of Alzheimer's disease? There are some factors that could lead to the Alzheimer's disease. Firstly, age is one of the main factors. For most people, they are suffer from Alzheimer's after age 65. The second factor is gender. The expert exposed that there are more women suffer from Alzheimer's compared to men. The third factor is family history. People who have a family member with Alzheimer's are more likely to get it in future. Last but not least, head injury also could lead to the Alzheimer's disease. There are some studies showing a link between major head injury with Alzheimer's disease.
Alzheimer's disease and brain symptoms are divided into three levels. First, early stage or preclinical. Second, intermediate stage, and third is critical or final stage. Early stage or mostly not preclinical. Preclinical has divided into three: change in the brain, mid confusion, and forgetfulness. Mid confusion and forgetfulness is the patient begins to experience mid confusion and forgetfulness. Change in the brain is there are changes in the patient brain where neurons are less functional. While in the intermediate stage, divided into 3 behavior change, confused, forget how to do daily activities. Behavior change is the patient begin to experience change in behavior such as feeling easily restless, anxious, and aggressive. And also they are suffer experience confusion. At this stage they may not be able to recognize their own family member and friends. Patients are likely to forget how to do daily activities such as brushing hair, brushing teeth, and others. At the critical or mostly non-final stage, they are suffer loss of self-management, loss of control of the intestines and bladder, loss the ability to communicate smoothly, loss of self-management, that patient lost the ability to manage himself. At this stage, patients also experience loss of control of the intestines and bladder and cause them to urinate and defecate everywhere. They also experience a loss of the ability to communicate well and smoothly. This diagram showing health brain and Alzheimer's disease brain.
Alzheimer's effect. The effect of Alzheimer's disease is it can cause impaired memory, reasoning skill, and other mental disabilities. This is part of the brain that may be affected by Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease can destroy nerve and damage multiple parts of the brain, resulting in a wide range of progressive signs. This picture shows a progression of Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's patient may lose control of his or her symptoms such as lack of motivation or lack of interest in activities. Alzheimer's effect made it impossible to remember and store a previous event, and they lost the ability to remember people, environment, and objects. Alzheimer's patient can suffer disturbance or an inability to remember and use common domestic items. Persons that have Alzheimer's disease have difficulty performing or trouble appearing simple tasks such as driving a motorcycle, dancing, or paying bills. They are easily disoriented and perplexed by simple things.
Treatments for Alzheimer's disease. There is no treatment for fully cured, but it can support to control the condition. Firstly is the medicine of ACHE inhibitors. It can increase the level of acetylcholine, which is a substance in the brain that helps nerve cells to communicate with each other. Second is the medicine of memantine. It can block the effects of glutamate, which is an excessive amount of chemical in the brain. Next, there will be 5 simple tips that can decrease the risk of Alzheimer's disease. Tip 1. Regular exercise. For example, they can do cardio exercise, walking, swimming, and others. It can build up muscles to pump up the brain. Tip 2. Social engagement. The elders can develop good friendship with others. They can play games and sharing their story so that they would not be feeling alone. For example, they can join a social club or travel with friends. Tip 3. Have a healthy diet. They have to manage their weight and eat less sugar, salt, and oil. They have to increase a Mediterranean diet such as fish and eat more fruits and vegetables such as broccoli and berries. Tip 4. Always try and learn new things. The elders should be active to learn something new, such as learn a new language and a musical instrument. They also can practice their thinking and memorize with playing games such as puzzle and playing chess. Tip 5. Have a good quality of sleep. When a person have a good quality of sleep, they can flush out the toxin in their brain. And when the person have not enough sleep or facing to sleep deprivation, there will be a slow in thinking, affect to mood and memories, and they have a high risk to Alzheimer's disease.
In conclusion, Alzheimer's disease is a dangerous disease that directly affects a person's physical and emotional health until death happens. In this disease, deposits build up and nerve cells stop working, leading to memory loss. It is typically to forget things as we grow older. So it's important to keep the brain healthy and maintain our memory. Just try to stay physically active by exercise or play. Also, do not forget to eat healthy food as we brain need the right nutrients to keep working efficiently. We need to keep the memory intact till infinity and beyond.
Thank you.